Hello and welcome to another Ask Me Anything video. In this series I answer your questions about learning German. If you have a question yourself, write them in the comments and I'll get back to you or make a video about your question. Today I would like to answer the question, how can I improve my listening skill? Very often people experience a lot of pain trying to understand people that stand around in a group, for example. Now, understanding group discussions is something that is an extremely difficult task. I think you shouldn't aim at that. If you learn a new language, the first couple of years you will be limited to one-on-one conversation, because they need to address you. You need to have facial feedback, and even if you are not a professional lip reader, everything someone else does with his or her face is actually helping you to understand. And in a group there's too many influences, too many distractions, and there's usually also a lot of noise that interacts with your listening. It's an extremely difficult task. There will be an app at one point, but possibly only a year from now, that will train exactly that, understanding German language within a noisy environment, but that's just in development stage. Now, but what you can do is that you can practice conscious listening and subconscious listening. Conscious listening is working with materials, like an easy reader that comes with audio. You prepare the text, you read, and you maybe write a dictation about it. Dictation is writing down what you hear. And then at one point you are familiar with the text and can listen to it and recognize what you hear. Because you can only understand what you have already cognized, what you have already learned, then you can recognize it. So recognition of sound requires preparation. If you prepare well, you can increase your listening skills significantly. My materials are preparing you for this moment. Then there is subconscious listening. That's listening that's in the background. I call this passive listening. You can play some beautiful audio in the background while you do the ironing the dishes or while you drive your car, and you just let your ear take in the German language. Because language is also a lot about melody, about rhythm and intonation. So if you hear a lot of that, your brain picks that up automatically and you will be able to figure words out more easily when they come in one big blur, in a conversation with a native speaker. And the best material to listen to passively are audio plays. There is a wonderful audio play that I will link to in the description or up here. That's ARD Radio Tatort. That's for free for all platforms, and it's a 1 hour to 70 minutes audio play about a criminal story with dialects, with natural dialogues, which you will never find in the wild, at least not in this concentration. And to these you should listen as often as you can without getting annoyed, and as frequently as you can. These are 2 tips I have for you. My material would help you prepare these 2 skills, and rather sooner than later, you'll be able to join in maybe a small group conversation. But please be realistic, it will take some time. I wish you success with your German. May you become fluent soon. And maybe one day we will be able to understand the language of dogs. So, viel Erfolg mit deinem Deutsch. Take care. Pass auf dich auf.